Hi, and welcome. I'm Glenn.
I'm Xander.
And together we are Fun King 3D. And today, we're doing an unboxing. Alright, so we have waited for what feels like an eternity for this box to show up. This is our Prusa Mk2s, original Prusa. Oh, I'm excited. So, a little bit of a backstory. We ordered this on April 24th or 25th. I can't remember now. It was a long time ago. And we knew there was a back order on it. We knew that they were saying about 7 weeks. And it was 8 plus, I guess. In the meantime of waiting on this, I was so impatient, which I am an impatient guy. I mean, I have an Amazon Prime account just to make sure stuff shows up in 2 days, whether I need it in 2 days or not. But we were so impatient on this that we ordered an AIDA A8, and that took 2 weeks to get here, which was still a long time, but it got here before this one. So we ordered this one, then ordered that one, got that one, built that one, and I've put over 100 hours on that one, and then this one showed up. But from what I understand, this is the cat's meow right here. So without further ado, let's start slicing. Oh, this is like super durable plastic. Holy cow.
There's a hole right here.
I thought I was just going to be able to slice right on through that.
There's a hole right here, so you can do it from there.
I guess just unwrap it like a Christmas present then.
It is a Christmas present, but yeah.
Well, what I just opened is actually the bottom. That's how we do it. Trying to avoid you guys seeing my packing slip. It's not that I don't love you guys, but I don't want you to know where I live. And look at that. Oh, let's try that in English. Original Prusa i3 Mark II kit. It's actually the Mk2s. All current shipping printers are the S series. All right, I'm thinking that the easiest way to do this is that I'm going to set this down here on the floor, so you guys no longer get to see the fancy Prusa box. Oh yeah, I guess I do want to show you this. I'm gonna stand up. You know what? We're gonna go to the Skycam. Okay, so when you open this box, it seems to open normal, but then this piece right here, you can't get this open. It's actually hooked to the flaps underneath. You have to turn and get that handle out of there, which will let you open the box a little bit easier.
Whoa.
Got some packaging. I like this with the Skycam a lot better. I was just going to pull it out piece by piece underneath, but I'm liking this this Skycam better. So that says congratulations on getting the original Prusa i3 Mk2s. Yes, new firmware already pre-installed on your printer. Firmware 3.0.11 from May of 2017. It's nice that they did that. A lot of companies will just ship it out and expect you to do that. Ooh, I might have to go in and blur that. That had my address on it. And again, love you guys, but not enough to have you know where I live. And this is what Xander has been waiting on. And you're right, it was gummy worms. So these are Haribo Brazil Fizz. So they are a gummy worm, but you have to share these with your brother.
Aww.
That's the way it goes.
They might be gone by the end of this video.
Unfortunately, I don't get to enjoy those Haribo because of, you know, the sugar. I can't have sugar.
You're diabetic.
So I have to give it to the kids.
Ha!
Back to the Skycam. We'll put the Skycam and us so you can see my lovely shirt. You don't get to see my head, I'm too tall. Alright, some general packaging. Here we have the quality control sheet, the testing protocol, firmware flash, printer communication, SD card initiation, knit state, fan and knit state, XY. I'm not sure how they know all of this unless that's just testing the motors and stuff because it's not a pre-built kit. I know that the pre-assembled come fully tested. An actual printed full color instructions manual. Now from what I understand, and we are going to use it, the online one is more helpful because people can comment on different things and add their own photos to things. But after building the ANET A8 and having terrible instructions, this is pretty exciting. I mean, it's a full-fledged instructions manual. Another air pillow there. We have a power supply. Power supply has a lower cover already installed, which means the main voltages are already wired. You don't have to deal with the mains. Oh, there's a switch. And it is already, I'm going to double check that, but it is already set, I believe, to 110. I don't know if they do that knowing where it was going. Yep, it is set to 110. So that's pretty fantastic. Always double check yours, make sure, depending on where you live. The camera's not going to focus that close. But you have your 110 and your 220 voltages, and there's a little switch. You can kind of see that switch in there. You just want to make sure that that is clicked over to your side. It's pretty awesome that that power supply came with a cover already on it. A couple of connectors. Yeah, I'm going to refer to the A8 a couple of times through this video, and that's one of the things, the safety on the A8. You have to make sure, absolutely, that you protect those main voltages. And the A8 does not have a cover included. It's just got a little tiny flip cover. So, watch the fingers. Oh, I don't know what to take out of here next. All right, so let's pull this box. You know what? Let's do this. I'm not going to open these individually yet. I'm going to just unpack the big box. Well, that one's nice and light. And I'm going to set them off to the side here momentarily. Now this box, oh, that would be the filament. I was going to say this box is shrink wrapped, but that's because it's the filament, which is the silver filament that Joseph Prusa loves so much. Standard American power cord. Yours may differ depending on where you are. I wonder what this is. A heat bed?
Yeah.
We got a tube here. That must be a poster. That's all I ever get in tubes.
Ooh.
No, it's the rods.
Oh.
Feel how heavy that is. And the last box out. Let's get rid of the big box. Set that in the background.
I have the ancient roll of Prusa.
The ancient scrolls of Prusa. Some heavy scrolls. All right. Now, fair warning, if I fall down in this video, like if I go, that's because I took the arm off my chair to give Xander a little bit more room sitting over here, and I'm used to propping myself on the arms, and that one's not there. So if I fall down, I will leave it in the video because that'd be funny, and I think people falling down is funny, as long as they don't get hurt. All right, not gonna open this yet. That's just the filament. 1 kilo roll.
Is it like a sample roll?
No, it's a full kilogram. 1 kilo, made in Europe, silver. So just pretty awesome. I intentionally have not bought any silver. The Fun King guy actually uses silver. Uses silver in his crown. I painted this with Tester's model paint, but I just intentionally didn't buy any silver late, up to this point because I knew that was coming. I'll just set that there. I was gonna chuck it over onto the desk, but then I chickened out of throwing it. All right, you want to open that one? Open it up and tell us what's in there.
It's orange pieces and a black one here and there.
All right, so that looks like this box is all of the printed parts. There's been some people posting on Facebook talking about how the quality, the print quality has been lessened than the past. That maybe Prusa is trying to produce this stuff too fast. I'm gonna put on my Superman glasses so I can get a closer look. And I have to say that those people are crazy. That the quality on this looks pretty fantastic. I mean, I will admit that, yeah, if they slowed it way down, that it would probably be better, but there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the quality on that.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
And these parts are ABS.
Look at the bottom.
I can't.
The bottom's like smooth.
Is that the bottom?
I'm pretty sure that's the bottom.
That would be the bottom, yeah, sure. Yeah, really nice job. We can't mix these up. They have to stay in their bags.
Yeah.
Something that should be noted, Prusa is absolutely awesome. I'm gonna put that back in that box, so I don't want to chuck that box, but let's hop over here to the detail cam for a second. The number 3 on there is because this is for step 3.
Oh.
Step 8. Step 7. You see, they did not spare the expense of, a half-a-cent bag. Every one of these gets to have a bag that's labeled for the step number. So that's props to you guys at Prusa. Yeah, somebody had made mention that the texture on the front of the LCD enclosure was different too, and there's been rumors that Prusa is testing a new hotbed surface, like a different from the PEI sheet. And look at the texture on that. That is
wow.
It's gorgeous. Let's see if we can get you guys to. It's so gorgeous. I'm going to, let's see, this side, I guess. And I'm going to play it focus a little bit. A little bit. Hey, that looks pretty great. Look at the texture on that. It's not like a terrible, like a, oops, I messed up texture. It is absolutely magnificent. To the level of, it looks like a molded part, except for you can tell on the sides that it's printed. So, yep. Again, props to you guys over at Prusa. You're doing magnificent things. I say that now. Wait till I build this thing, and then we'll see how I feel about it. All right, so let's put all these plastic parts back in the box.
Back in the box.
Put that down with the filament. The assembly manual I'm going to put over here with the rest of the paperwork. All right, let's go to that box next. You want to do the honors of that one as well? I take some tasty beverage.
Ooh. Bubble wrap.
Oh, bubble wrap. They included bubble wrap.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you had two different things here.
Oh.
So the bubble wrap has become taped to this bag. So this bag is, spares. Bag number 9, spare parts, and it's got a few smaller bags inside, which has got spare screws, nuts, bolts. In fact, the amount of spares in this bag feel like the same amount of hardware that came in the A8 completely. Don't take that the wrong way. I like the A8. It left a little to be desired with the instructions. What is this?
A cord.
But what kind of cord? You have to tell the people what kind of cord is this? What has these ends on it?
Okay.
It's a USB cable.
That's close.
This one is almost always used for printers. I mean, there's a few other things that take a B-type, but almost always.
Got a glue stick.
We got a glue stick. But you have to do me a favor, and you have to read that glue stick to me, please.
Aura.
So it's all. It's not in English for us Americans, but we know it's a glue stick, and that's all that really matters.
It's a glue stick.
All right, so this little bubble wrap bag, which is sealed up nicely, and I'm not going to pop that open at this time, is the LCD. That is step 6, and it looks to contain 4 zip ties, a couple of screws, the LCD, and 1 8-gig SD card. Ooh, that's a heavy bag. All right, here, and I'm really excited to see these guys right here. That's the new U-bolts for holding the bearings on instead of zip ties, which I think is going to be a great improvement. We have belts, we have pulleys, a lot of hardware in here. Something is quite well. There's 14 M10 nuts in here, so yeah, it's quite weighty. So that's going to be step 2 for the Y-axis.
I gave you a heavy bag, now a light bag.
All right, so there is the cleaner, the poker to clean out your nozzle should your nozzle get clogged, and 2 alcohol wipes. If you're buying a 3D printer, a couple things right off that you have to have. Get a caliper. I have a 6-inch and a 12-inch caliper. You'll see those in the build video. You need them for more than just building. You need them for checking your filament diameter, that kind of stuff. It's also good for calibration. The other thing you need is a very large bottle of alcohol. This is my first experience with a PEI sheet, so I won't go forward and say one way or another, but I was using Blue Mask on the A-net, and eventually I put a piece of glass on there. I use, and I don't like to do names and brands on stuff. You know, I mean, I'm not sponsored by Mk2s. I just want to say that this is great glass cleaner. Works fantastically as far as cleaning the bed. Hot or cold, doesn't matter, and it has a nice smell to it. So I get that at the local auto parts store. Mk2s, if you're watching this, I'd love to have a sponsorship. All right, so here we have bearings. bearings, a couple more pulleys, some more zip ties, and that is step number 3. And here we have the extruder access parts. So step number 5, and Z-access step number 4. I'm thrilled with the way that they laid all of this out. I think that other printer companies could really learn a lot from the way. I mean, they all went out and, I won't say stole. It was open source, but they copy Prusa Research's ideas. They copy their model. They expand based on the design, and yet the customer service aspect of it is never good. It's never increased. And I would think that a company that began to take a business model like Prusa Research and better themselves would eventually build to be a better sale. So, all right. So that aside, we'll move back to the unbox. This is tools. We got a pair of needle nose in there, a screwdriver, a couple of wrenches. You get 2 double open end, which are 13 mil and 17 mil, and some Allen keys. To be about everything that's in there. Yeah. Is this the last bag? Oh, there's so much in this box. Wow. This is step 7, a few screws and some zip ties. If I'm not mistaken, and don't hold me to this, I believe that these are the strain reliefs for in the cable. So it's like a piece of, I don't know, maybe nylon.
We got boxes.
All right, so we got a box of electronics here, which is the Rambo board, some screws and some zip ties. At this point, I'm gonna just put everything back into the boxes. This is the 50 millimeter part cooling fan. Oh, it's also the 40 mil. That actually is it might only be a 30 millimeter fan. It's a tiny little fan. In fact, I think that is only a 30 millimeter. Because to do the Noctua update, yeah, because I designed my pie case with a 30 mil fan opening, and that fits it, so that's a 30 millimeter fan. And the piece de resistance is the hot end. That is so beautiful.
So that's the nozzle?
That's the nozzle right there. That's your heat block, and that's your extruder.
Filament goes in that.
Goes in this tube here.
Pink.
Down in the tube. And it came with an E3D hologram sticker. Yes, just to prove that it's an original. See that?
That's awesome.
Pretty neat, huh? Felt feet. And then the pin to probe is in this box as well. Limit switches. Looks to be all that's in there. Picker 13 picked that box. Picker 42 picked the other box. I didn't see that until now. There's actually there's a stamp on as far as who picked each of these. So if there's something wrong, we can track that person down. We're coming for you. All right, so let's get all this back in this box, which I'm sure that they have a magnificent way of packing it. I'm just going to kind of slop it in here for right now. No offense to you guys who did all the picking on this. You guys boxed this stuff up beautifully. So then does this box have a picker on it? Because somebody would then have to put all those bags in this box. Nope. Tried to grab the arm of the chair, it wasn't there. All right, let's go back to the overhead view. but that's just a little bit. Okay, so bring that a little bit more this way so they can see. There you go. Oh, ooh, the motors. All right, so something that Prusa Research does that I've yet to see anybody else do are these guys right here, where that motor has no coupler. The lead screw is actually part of the stepper itself, so you don't run into that situation where that coupler causes problems. Sorry, had to cough. Yeah, so that's a really cool design. I've heard some people argue that the coupler is there to absorb some of the shock to not cause problems, and I don't know, but these guys seem to be one of the nicest printers out there, and they don't use the coupler, so that says a lot to me. Oh, something else I should have probably mentioned. I'll take out one of the little guys. We'll hop back over to this camera for a second. Every one of the motors is actually silk screened extruder stepper motor. So, and they're marked X, Y, Z. They're not all marked extruder, that would be crazy. But for each of the motors, X-axis, so you know which motor is which. And it's not a sticker or a label stuck to the wire. It is silk screened to the back of the motor. I suppose you want to go back to the overhead.
The ancient scroll of Prusa Research.
You're not even in the video right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Presenting to you the scroll. This is a heavy little tube. All right.
Picked
So
by Picker 16.
Picker 16. This is the smooth rods as well as the. No. Oh no, that's got to be cable wrap. So this is just the smooth rods. Because I was going to say it wouldn't have any threaded rod. Any there would be threaded rod for the frame, but no lead screw in here because it's not separate. So, but I'm not going to take this out right now. We will take this out during assembly. Roll it on the table, check it for straightness, whatever. I don't want to take it out right now just because it's going to be a lot of mess, I guess. So that's it. That's the end of Christmas.
My favorite part was this.
So this is all that Xander's been talking about since the Prusa arrived. Is give me your gummies, give me your gummies. And I have to say once again, awesome thing that Prusa does to put something unrelated in there that everybody looks forward to. Everybody that orders from Prusa looks forward to getting the bag of Haribo. Maybe Joseph, you should offer a sugar-free option, for those of us that are on the diabetes train. But it's okay because I have kids. That's fine. My kids will enjoy it. So that's it. That's we didn't open this.
Oh.
There's always one Christmas present hiding.
It's always my Christmas present.
Alright, so we got a piece of sandpaper here. No, not really.
Oh.
Xander hates standing. This is actually a PEI sheet. This is the adhesive. It's got a 3M adhesive.
Oh.
And then feel that surface. Isn't that crazy? So, extra PEI sheet that I ordered, just in case I mess up the factory one. I was told that they come with an extra one, but apparently they don't. I had to order mine, but that is the heat bed. And then the main frame, that's metal, not acrylic. There's no peeling paper off of this one. And then the heat bed carrier. So pretty awesome, pretty awesome. I really wish I had known that the printer wasn't coming with an extra PEI sheet. I would have ordered even one more just to have had an extra. Because I was thinking about putting it on the A8, but being that now I only have one extra, I'm not going to. I think I might order something different to put on there just to try. I mentioned in the A8 assembly video that, you know, sometimes we get something that we like, we feel that it's working, and then you never change it. You stick with that particular product or that particular whatever, never trying anything different because you think it's the greatest thing because it's the only one that you've ever tried. So there's a lot of other build surface materials out there that I think I'd like to give it a run just to see how it goes. Maybe I find something better than PEI and maybe I don't. So if you have any suggestions down in the comments, would be great. So that's it for the unboxing, and watch for our assembly videos. We're going to do them in a series. Each step will be its own video. We did the A8 assembly in one 7.5 hour long video. It was painful. We learned a lot. I hope that we taught you a lot, but the Prusa assembly will be a little bit different, and I mean, not the learning and the teaching part, but just the format. So, you got anything more?
Hashtag eat gummies.
Right, don't crinkle the wrapper, that gets loud. So anyway, all right, guys, if you like what we're doing, you know, hit that subscribe button. Thumbs up. If you give us a thumbs down, that's all right. We can take the criticism, but with that thumbs down, we'd also appreciate a comment to tell us what we did that you didn't like. Give us your feedback. Tell us what you think we should do better. Follow along with us. We're growing. We're growing every day. We're gonna have more and more stuff. Other than that, we thank you for being here, and as always, print on.